Hey, it's me, and I wanted to come back with another channel message, and this one is concerning the anchor. So the other night, I was just sitting, and this anchor came up, and I'm like, okay, why are you showing me an anchor? So the Holy Spirit was basically telling me that I needed to be like an anchor or to know what things are an anchor in my life. And so, because now thinking back, there was a storm brewing before me, a storm. There was something coming towards me that I had no idea about. And so, you know how they always say you get a heat before destruction. And so I'm like, okay. So I heard the word and I Googled it, of course, because that's something I need to know. Hey, it was 12:21, now it's 12:22 on the phone, on the computer rather. So so I was like, okay, spirit, I got it. I got it. And so like the next couple days there was something happening that was a little bit trying for me, a little bit it was like a fight for me, should I say. And so whenever I remember the word anchor, and I know that in the Bible, not in the Bible, but in the world, that a boat has an anchor, and in order for it to not move a certain way, it needs to be anchored for stability and to be solid in what it represents. So when that situation had arisen, I was able to sustain where I was because I already knew I had needed to be an anchor for that person and for myself, because I knew if I moved any kind of way, I could move in the wrong direction. So I was like, okay, I see where we're going with this. And to just to give you guys that story without going into deep details about what it was, I just want you to know is that sometimes storms may come in your life. And let me tell you, you can have storms after storms after storms, and you'll steady be swaying from one side to the other. But if you can just get yourself anchored in your truth and just kind of hold out, just hold on to where you are, and don't let nobody move you in any kind of direction, because sometimes that's what people want to do. They want to disturb your peace. They want to disturb your, I guess, your foundation, basically. Because also in God, Lee is a freaking gnat. That's another sign that somebody that what I'm saying is true, because it's trying to stop me from talking. So, even in that same instance, I had a plant and my plant got knocked over. And do you know, when my plant got knocked over, I could see its roots. And to me, that had kind of bothered me a little bit, because I said, I could see the roots of this plant. And so I said, okay, I see where we're going with this. But, so I just make some notes right here. And it's funny, I just said the roots of that plant. So another word for the anchor is, it's not only to state the stability of the anchor, but the anchor also signifies our roots and our origin, what makes us solid. It's like the things that where we come from is also another thing that we are anchored in. Our because that's where our real foundation comes from, is where what we're raised from, or in, however you want to say it. So with that being said, I just want to let somebody know that when a storm comes, or when you feel like you're being challenged, Just put your anchor down and remember your anchor. Don't don't forget about your anchor. Just say, I'm for the anchor right here. And whatever goes on around you, just try to move with ease. But don't do anything that will try to um try to disturb your foundation, your stability, because there are people and things out here that is looking to come in and try to hurt you, because some people see how anchored you are. Whether you know it or not, you are anchored. People see how anchored you are. And we have some very envious spirits in this world right now. And I don't know where they came from and who and what sent them. But I feel like they need to go away. Like, seriously. And we need to know who they are. And you will know who they are. That's what I would tell you. You will know who they are when they come. Because they, and then another thing about them, they look like wolves in sheep's clothing. That's what they look like, seriously. They look really nice. They look like they want to help you and stuff like that. And their intentions is wrong. They are so wrong. And I'm here to tell you to just be anchored. And another thing, that's what I wanted to say was, I hope you guys get to the 6 minutes in this thing, is that when you meet people, always know what's true to you, your truth, and what keeps you solid and whole as a person. That's what I really want to say about your anchor. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm glad. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me that, to get me on the right thing, because I'm just rambling at this moment. So when you go into situations with people and you meet people and they want you to change, remember why you are who you are and what's true to you. That's what I want to say. Remember who you are and what's true to you. That way, what you are anchored in, nobody will be able to sway you from who you are. Like, for instance, I came in as I met some people and I'm very spiritual, right? I'm not, so to speak, like really religious, but I'm very spiritual. And so I don't think that they was, or they is, matter of fact. And so there were some things that kind of may have taken me off my path a little bit, because they were not this people. They were not these people that they kind of say they are. And so by me having an anchor in who I am, and my love for God and my love for myself, I was able to sustain that person that I know I am to be. And I'm not like a money person. Don't get me wrong, I do love money. I like to be able to take care of things when I need to, but I'm not money driven. You can't get me to do things for money. Like, I don't get down like that. And I'm not very materialistic. I like nice things. If you see me, you might see me with some designers on, but I'm not, oh, what's the next latest style, that or this and that. I don't give a freak about that stuff. So I noticed that some people were very materialistic, and I was like, oh, okay. But I think that they wanted to kind of change me into that materialistic person. But I'm like, whatever, when I go out with you guys, I would dress in this stuff. But when I'm on my own, I don't care to dress like this. I just dress like me. Like, I like to dress. Like, it's no big deal. And I think people may call my style like a little funky or whatever, but I'm me. Like, I have on this dress right here and it came from Ross. Like, I don't care. But I may have like an $800 pair of pumps that I may match with this dress. I don't know. I don't care. But long story short is, is that don't let nobody change you. That's all I gotta say. Don't let nobody change you. Be you, okay? Be yourself. So many people are not being themselves, and you need to learn what your anchor is and what's your truth. And keep that truth, because if you don't, you're gonna be all around this mug. You ain't gonna know who you is after a while. And you're gonna be a whole lot of somebody that you don't even know who and what you are. And you wanna get lost. So baby, please keep your anchor. All right, till again, it's none but a lamb. And I hope I got my point across in this world, because so many people are chasing after nice things, and y'all don't know who these people are that could give you these nice things. So be mindful and just know when you come on the scene who you are. And that's it. And be yourself. Till next time, take care and be blessed.